Hey, welcome back. We're still on exercise 15. We're actually going to do the second part of exercise 15 today. I know there's not many skills in this section, but there are some things that in typing this document for illustration B that we're going to learn about today that I'm going to kind of show you that aren't in this. We will be on page 116. We're going to do illustration B, but just like yesterday, we're going to apply a template. So to begin, unlike last time I forgot, so let's go ahead and save our document to the desktop. Wait a minute, let's not do that, let's cancel. First, let's find our template. So office button new, and then this time we're going to search for memos and hit the enter key, and let's see what comes up. Let's find a good one. Let's do this memorandum contemporary design right here and do download. We'll just follow this trend since it says memorandum on illustration B. We'll follow this trend. Now let's save it to our desktop. Office button, save as, Word document. We're going to go to our desktop, and let's this time call it 15 memo underscore RT. And it looks like we got this little message window. We're just going to click OK. So let's follow illustration B on 116 and fill in the blanks as we need to. And this is kind of similar to the same template we used before. We just fill in the information. So let us begin. So it's going to go to all employees. And we do want that all capitalized. CC, we do not have a CC, so we can delete this one and then backspace and delete the CC so to bring everything back up. And from, we're going to put in our name. Date, make sure it's today's date. If you need to make that correction, you can do update, but more than likely it's going to be defaulted to your date, so it will look different than mine. And our subject, and this is what RE means, and let's go ahead and change RE. Whoops, wrong button. Let's change RE to subject. So then it still kind of fits the same form. And it's going to be tour to South East Alaska. And I need to fix my southeast. And let's make sure tour to Southeast Alaska. We're good to go. Now that line's fine right there. And this is just right here. These are just information for writing in this template. And we actually don't need any of that information. So we're just going to click and highlight, and we're going to delete all of that information. And we're going to begin typing that first paragraph. And it's just a couple sentences, so it won't take you long to type that. So go ahead and pause your video and type those few sentences, and then resume, and we'll continue on. Good, we're done with our first paragraph. Now to save us some time in the future, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to go to the Office button, and we're going to do an autocorrect feature. And in the Word options, as soon as it pops up, we're going to go to our proofing, and then click right here where it says autocorrect options. And we're going to add, let's see, the initials for VTA. And we're going to make that replace with VOYAGER, Voyager. Oops, I hit the caps lock. I have a feeling that we're going to be using that Voyager Travel Adventures quite a bit. So we're going to add that to our autocorrect to save us some time. Click OK, and actually let's test it out. So let's delete this part right here, and then type in VTA spacebar. Look at there, it works like a champ. Go to the end of that last sentence, hit the enter key 2 times, and then begin typing that second paragraph. pause your video, and I will see you in just a little bit when you get done typing that paragraph. Paragraph 2 is now completed. No corrections to make. Hit the enter key 2 times. And go ahead and type that last little section there. Pause your video and continue, and we will continue and finish up our assignment in just a little bit. So resume your video when you type that last paragraph. Hey, welcome back. Looks like we're done with our memorandum. And for some reason I have this green squiggly line, and so I'm curious to find out why they say there's a grammar mistake. So they're thinking I should put a question mark at the end there. I'm going to go ahead and ignore that because I don't think it has a question mark. And let's check anything else that we need to correct. Memorandum, we're going to leave it just like that, even though it gives us directions for that. But I am going to work on the spacing right here because the subject's way too close. And this is going to be an easy correction. Actually, I'm going to put my mouse right here by the word all, and I'm going to click and highlight. And right up here in my ruler, and there's my tab arrow, I'm going to click and hold, and I'm going to drag it to the other side of the M, and that spacing looks a lot better. And then I'm going to click over here to the side. Let's see, let's do one more thing before we save and turn it in. Let's a clip art image. Let's go to our insert and clip art. And let's type in travel and see what shows up. Yes, I do want to look at all of them. Make sure I have all the collections turned on. Sure. Actually, let's just change it to clip arts. There's a good one. And let's insert. And of course it puts it way down at the bottom, so now I have to drag it all the way back up to the top. And watch this, it's going to mess everything up. Alright, let's see if I can fix it. Let's change it to this direction. Nope, that's not going to work. Sometimes clip art is a little difficult to deal with. Okay, so we just need to make it a little smaller. And we're going to put our insertion point by the M, and I bet you if we hit the tab, there we go. Good, so just to recap, I'll undo that. And notice it was huge and it was all messed up, and all I did was shrink the clip art and went by the M in memorandum, put my insert point, and then hit the tab key that's on the keyboard and moved it over to the side. And we're going to call that good, and we're going to call that done, and we're going to call that save, and we're going to turn this in. So once you have it saved to your desktop, go ahead and turn it into your Google Classroom. 15 Memo RT. Yes, I do. And mine just takes a little bit longer. Good. Once we have that saved, turn it into your Google Classroom, and we are done with this assignment. And we'll be moving on in our next installment. Enjoyed working with you. I'm sure we'll be meeting again shortly. Bye-bye.